Hello everyone, it's OG Devil Dog from Easy Company with another training video. This video is the Wonderverse Tier 6 solo mission farming source marks. There's a beautiful way of getting 3 source marks per run instead of the normal 1 source mark per run, and I'm going to show you. Alright, first we're going to do the mission normally. I have it under my favorites so it's quick and easy. So it's Wonderverse Temple of Source Power, Tier 6. Give us a minute and we'll go through it. I've got my sound turned down. I've been through here several times, so I'm just going to skip all the cutscenes. Make it easy for everyone. Turn on my little attuned robot there, which I really don't need it. But we just go through here and we cut down the ads. There's 2 bosses in this area. And the last one is the one that gives you the source marks. Fall down in that hole there. Kill the 2 ads in that doorway. Go up here. I'm just kind of spamming my cryokinesis. And then pyrokinesis behind it. It's a great combination because cryo freezes them in place, and if they're frozen in place with cryo, pyrokinesis makes them explode like this. And then I have my little Kislet and my Gamorrean Verum also added. Oh, I'm stuck. No problem. It didn't affect me much. I'm just trying to run through this as fast as possible so I can show you what I'm getting and what I'm talking about. Now for this run, we are only going to get 1 source mark. So that's why I'm just kind of trying to rush through it real quick. Get out of its way. Freezing the spot. I'm set up with mental powers. I'm pretty much what you call a damage troll. I'm set up as a my character is a mental controller, but I don't use a whole lot of control effects. I'm mainly for damage. So I'm what you call a DPS troll, a hybrid, if you want to say. I do debuff them with the ice a little bit, but I don't give any power or anything to my teammates. The way I've got this set up, it works great with a tank, because a tank can pull your ads into one spot and battle them. And as a damage troll, you can actually help your tank out by doing tons of damage. The tanks that usually run with me, they hit up where in the damage like I do. Okay, now we're at the end to Grail. We're going to knock her out real quick. Just going to kill her, get it over with. And she goes down pretty quick. With all the combinations that I'm using on her of powers. Just picking random because I don't need anything. I've got all that stuff already. Alright, now you see where we got one source mark. This whole list, one source mark. Okay? Now, I am going to show you what to do here. If you go to your inventory screen, go over 1, 2, 3, 4, your fourth one, which is take off your top two augments, switch them out with engravings. I use Mighty Platinum engravings, which they do help me with my might and my power. But to show you where to get those real quick before we come through here again, we're going to go to the House of Legends. Oops, wrong one. Go to House of Legends. And we're going to go over here by the monitor and go down to the tier 6. Fly through here. Scroll down to tier 6 and Patchwork Themyscira, the very first one at the top of your list. Choose that one. Okay. Now, Ferdinand the Kythatar. This is who you want to come see. And you see the platinum engravings. Okay. I've already got the Mighty, so I'm not going to buy any. But you got Vital, Restoring, Mighty, Precise, and Dominating. I use 2 Mighties on my build. And as you see, I've already got them on. Then when you get done, you come over to Equipment Specialist Cassandra. And these ethers here, case of Empyrean ethers, is what you use to upgrade your platinum engravings. The ones right there. And let me scroll down here into my list of everything I have. Right there. And then you need your catalyst, which I've got a bunch of them in storage. But the Empyrean Aethers are what you use to get your Boon of Hermes, Boon of Apollo, Boon of Aphrodite. You get a lot of those in drops too, so you don't necessarily have to purchase them from the vendor, but this is where you get them from the vendor. They're pretty expensive. This one is 42 Empyrean Aethers. So if you look at this, so for every 21 source marks, you can get for one Boon of Aphrodite. But they also drop in this mission too. Boon of Hermes, Boon of Apollo, Boon of Aphrodite. All 3 drop. So, I mean, you can buy them or you can just keep repeating the mission. I suggest, for the time being, until you can get your engravings up to level 17, is to farm the Wonderverse, the T6 Wonderverse. Alright, I'm going to go back to my base real quick. So, scroll over, make sure I've got both engravings. There's one there, there's a second one. And as you see, at level 17, an additional gear choice from bosses in Wonderverse, tier 10 on-duty missions for each rank. Let's see, where is it? Amazonian Researcher. Right there at the bottom. 1 source mark from completing Wonderverse tier 10 on-duty mission for each rank of Amazonian Researcher. That is the tier 6 Wonderverse. So we're going to go over here with these equipped. And I'm going to show you what we do here. I've got it saved in my favorites. Like I said, tier 6. Wonderverse Temples of Source Power. Now we're going to go back through it this time with the engravings equipped. let it shoot up. I've been in here hundreds of times, so everything's already, I just skip the cutscenes. Kill all the ads again. Now some of you are trying to farm the crystals. And each time you do the T6 Wonderverse, you can even do it on casual or normal. Each time you do it, sometimes you come into a different color. Last one was green, this one was yellow. There's also blue and red. And if you check these little piles here of the colors, sometimes there's a colored crystal there that you can get for your feet that you're looking for. So fly down or drop down, kill the ads. Just search all those little colored piles for the crystal you're looking for to get your feet. Alright, we're done that one. Come back out and go around. I missed that ad apparently, which is no big deal. I'll kill it. It's done. Watch those colored areas. They're all over the place. So each time you come through, it'll change you. You could come back to the yellow, you can go to a green, you can go to a blue, or you can go to yellow or red. The four colors are yellow, red, green, blue. See, right there's the crystal. Just hold it. And that's the crystals I was telling y'all about. Just look for them in each colored section. And once you get them all, you'll get the feet for it. Kill the first boss. And the first boss is like the halfway point. It's a little more than the halfway point, actually. Because you only got a couple of ads before you get to Grail. I'm using my bottled city cola I just had. And I'll tell you about that in just a second. Alright, that bottled city cola. Right here. That's where my soda colas usually go. But this is an artifact you can get from the Quark's vending machine next to Booster Gold in the House of Legends or the Watchtower. I highly recommend getting this because when you use it, it gives you 90% of your max power and health. And with me using a damage roll, it gives me 1% might and precision for 8 seconds. As a controller roll, it restores 5% of my power, well, the max power for the whole entire group. So I highly recommend concentrating on getting this leveled up with nth metal as quickly as possible. Again, you can get it from the Quark's vending machine next to Booster Gold in the House of Legends or the Watchtower. Alright, moving on. Let's go finish off Grail so I can show you what I'm talking about. My engravings are at level 22. I'm eventually going to get them up. Look, there's another crystal that you're looking for. I have them all, but I'm doing this to show you what to do. Kill a couple ads around the corner. There's like 4 ads after the first boss. And then you'll fight Grail. I'll kill her real quick and we'll be done. Alright, she should be done. Should be. Alright, now choose the loop, whichever you want. I always go for the highest one, because I'm just going to sell it anyway. Now look, there's 1, 2, 3 source marks. And that's for having your engravings at level 17 and above. So instead of the typical 1 source mark you get for Grail, you will get 2 extras for a total of 3. And this is a great place to farm solo when your league isn't on helping you, like most of the leagues now. They're just running around just to be a league. They're a league. Easy Company and Crossover Angels, we run together. And some people are like, oh, well, you're on Discord or whatnot. No, we're not. We know what time we're all on, and we all run together. And it helps making world bosses so much easier when you have a group that you can communicate with. The key to having a league is communication. But let's remember this. Get your engravings from Patchwork, like I showed you, up to level 17. And you will get 2 extra source marks per run. There's 1, 2, 3. Last time we got 1. So before I log off here, I am going to make sure I got everything I need. Don't need any of that. And I got to clear some space. Alright, so y'all have a good night. And I'm going to return back to my base. And I hope this farming method helps you out. Just remember, if you're running stuff solo and you need source marks, farm the fire out of it. Look for those crystals every time you go in there, because you're going to have the blue, yellow, green, and red areas. And you're going to be looking for the crystals each time you come through. Good night. Be sure to like and subscribe.